Yo, what's up, you guys? So hope everybody's staying safe and healthy during this pandemic and enjoying all these Pokemon Go events. Everyone's been catching a ton of Pokemons, and recently my girlfriend has been asking me which Pokemon she should keep and delete. So I thought this would be a good time to talk about my process on what I do to check all these Pokemons and like the steps I go to like see which Pokemon is worth keeping in my inventory. So especially if you're new, this video will help you guys out. So let's get started. Alright, so there are three things you need to consider as we're checking a Pokemon. The first one is it relevant in PvP? And later on in this video, I'll show you guys what I got. So to give you an idea of like all the meta Pokemon in all three leagues. So you don't have to like make a whole list. You guys can just take a screenshot or just pause the video to see what Pokemon I have. The second one is IV. And I did an entire video on IV and how it relates to PvP. But as a simple explanation, what we're looking for when we're scanning right now, here's some examples of IVs. In general, we want to find like 15 HP and attack and defense will vary. And the last part is CP. CP will determine if your Pokemon is going to be in Great League, which is 1500, Ultra League 2500, or Master League, which is unlimited CP. Alrighty, so starting off, I'm sure you guys have pretty much a similar inventory like me. You have all these Pokemon that you caught. You don't know what to do with them. So, the process I go through for checking which Pokemon is worth it is definitely, first off, it's IV. Basically, you want to go check appraisals, and pretty much I just swipe through all of them right here and just kind of just see which one is worth it. And what I'm looking for is something that's good for PvP, like something like this, Meryl, possibly can be good for the Ultra League because this IV is definitely too high for Great League. So it's pretty much, I'll stall this real fast. And pretty much, oops, sorry. Okay, and pretty much I just go through all these and, it's a pretty quick check for every single one. Oh, hey, look at that Bidoof. Look at that. That is pretty good, right? This is pretty good right here for Great League for sure. And, these processes pretty much what I look for to see which one's worth it. And just keep on going like that. Nope. Okay, so I think the majority of these I've checked already, and I just kind of delete them. And I really do wish Niantic has like a way to mass delete event type Pokemons, because I know that a lot of people complained before how they easily deleted these event Pokemons, and now it's kind of, I don't even want to catch like event type Pikachus or Bunnery right now because I don't want to deal with deleting like 100 of them at a time. Oof, okay. So this is kind of like the basis on how I check my Pokemon. Now, some of the other ones that I pay attention to are like the rare ones, like this Riolu. This Riolu is, the IV is not very good for anything really. And this one, much lacks, okay, no. This one's almost perfect for Ultra League. They've been awesome actually, but it's not perfect to power up. So what I like to do with these, I like to keep them, especially like with Togepi, because I do need more Togepi candy for Togekiss. I like to just keep them around for trading. For like the, Pokemons like this as a Pig, I just check real fast. I got this from PvP, so I just delete them, or I could trade them. I like to keep rare Pokemons like Beldums so I can trade them with my friends, and if you trade with distance, you get extra candy, of course. So I just think about each one of these to be like 3 candies each when I trade them. And it gives me and my friends an opportunity to get lucky Pokemon. So I just save all these, and for like these other Pokemons that I have that it's not really, Mareep is okay, but you get a lot of them already because I don't really focus on these too much because you're just gonna get a lot of candy to begin with, like on a regular basis because they're normal Pokemon. I am low on Mudkip candy, so I'm keeping these to trade so I can get some more Mudkip candy. Swampert is a beast, by the way, for PvP. For all League, for Great, Ultra, and Master. So definitely focus on those for sure. But let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to like make more PvP videos. These right here are my lucky trades that I've done with Jorge before. This one is almost, girl, I almost want to power it up because the CP is like almost okay for Master League, but I'm waiting for a perfect one. This Articuno, I checked the IV with this, and this one's okay. So I'm keeping this, and as you can see here, I don't have any Articuno candy. Definitely with the Gibbles and Litwick and Golett, they are ultra rare. You don't ever find them really. I've recently been hatching Golets, but I've only caught like 2 Golets like in the wild. Check this out. I got this Shadow Shiny Mawile. For some reason, I get really lucky with Mawile. I've gotten 3 shiny Mawiles already, and I haven't even tried that hard. Unlike how I tried really hard for Shinx. I tried really hard for Shinx, and I'm trying really hard for Alola Marowak, and I still haven't gotten it. But for some reason with Marowak, yeah, I just get them really fast. Check out my shiny Sudowoodo, so I definitely keep these. See, on the notion of shadow Pokemon though, let's check out my shadow Pokemon list. Alright, so type that in. So, shadow Pokemon is your choice if you want to delete them or not. Like, I have this Larvitar, and I checked them. And yeah, if I purify it, it'll be okay, but Larvitar, Tyranitar is not really useful for Great or Ultra League. It does okay with Master League though. Let's see, this is pretty much useless, and this is a maybe. This is a maybe. I've actually used this a few times for Great League, and it does do a lot of damage, but it is a super glass cannon where it does a ton of damage really fast, but you know, it burns through your shield basically. Let's see what else you got. Oh, definitely with Shadow Pokemon. So Shadow Pokemon, I make sure to save the Golbats and Zubats and Rattatas because, you know, Niantic is always having these Team Rocket quests where you have to purify Pokemon. And Rattata, Zubats, and Golbats are the ones that you can find that are the cheapest to purify. Only 1,000 Stardust in comparison to everything else, which is 3,000 to 5,000. And definitely, yeah. So these ones I'm kind of keeping around just in case I want to purify them and trade them later on, especially with the Dratinis. Even though it could cost me 5,000 Stardust, it's still a rare Pokemon that I want to keep around to, like, hopefully I can trade for candy. Most likely I will delete them later on, but just in case, you know, you never know. And so definitely for Shadow Pokemon, I would say the only thing to focus on, at least to keep, you know, I evolved them just for, you know, just for shits and giggles. I really didn't need to, but I wanted to like fill up the Pokédex, I guess, for Shadow Pokemon. Other Pokemons, like say Shiny Pokemon, which a lot of people have been acquiring through time with all the community days. Everyone has a ton of Shinies. I have like so many of these. And what I normally do for community day Shinies is that at the end of the event, no matter what, I evolve all the Shinies. So I want the community day movesets. And I have these Ivysaurs that I didn't have enough candy. I evolved like think like 15, no, 10 Bulbasaurs already during the event. I caught like 13, yeah. And it's like I didn't have enough candy to evolve all of them. So I'm saving these up for December Community Day. And the reason why I do that, like even though like this is really a low IV, it's not worth anything, is that, you know, you can trade these with your friends and give them, or at least you can do a mirror trade if you really do need like a Venusaur or a particular shiny to use for PvP. Some of them like this are like, see all my shinies. Definitely have a good amount of shinies. Yeah, I do. Some people do keep like whole shiny decks, like from an Onyx. They want a second Onyx so they can evolve to a Steelix. And that's really depending on you. For me, I don't really care too much about it, you know. I just have these just for trade in case anybody wants them and need them. And I don't evolve them sometimes because I normally don't like the evolved forms. It's like, see right here, I have all these Ampharos, and these are just for trading if anybody needs a shiny Ampharos with the community moveset. See, I see what else I got. I got all these Umbreons. I'm saving these for people for trading as well. Let's see, I got all these scissors. I shouldn't have evolved them because I know a lot of people want just the base form for Chinese, but I don't know why. I think I was like just so hyped up about catching so many shiny Scythers that night. You guys, yeah, if you guys joined my live stream, like I was going insane with like shiny Scythers at the time. I'm saving this 96 Suicune for a shiny Mr. Mime, and I'm debating on it still. I like it, but I can always get a shiny Suicune, but like shiny Mr. Mime, that's more rare. And I don't ever use Suicune for PvP anyways. But as soon as I trade it, I know that Suicune will be like a beast for XYZ reason. And let's see what else. Alright, cool. So those are all the shinies I have. Alright, so now let me show you guys my PvP Pokemons I have. So if you guys are wondering like which Pokemon is good, you guys go find out now what I have basically in my arsenal. So I type in CP-1500 and I go to CP, and these are all the Pokemons I have for PvP. And most of these are IVs. You can see I guess, the patterns of IVs I look for. Besides this one. This one's a unique one. This one's 100%, but it hits 1500. And I can find better ones, but I don't really use it to begin with. But anyways, so you can see like the IVs, how they kind of have always, I normally tend to like focus on 15 HP. This one here, ooh, this one, I do want to find a better Azumarill, but it does alright. It does alright right here. 184 HP. It does survive a lot. This one I kind of keep around just because it's close to 1500, and the IV is not very good to begin with, but I keep it around just in case. Oh, there's Cresselia. And the only way you can get Cresselia for the Great Lake is to trade it, by the way. That and Lugia. This one is a legacy move. It's terrible IVs, but I guess, legacy move is a legacy move, you know? Alright, that unlocked my screen. Alright, moving on to this. This is a perfect Wigglytuff for PvP. It's a tank. As you can see here, I normally try to find like 15 HP, at least 15 HP for PvP. Some of these stuff like I don't really use, but you can see the patterns where like the ones I really focus on, like this one. Sometimes I do power them up and then like I find better ones down the line, which kind of sucks. Especially like when you give them like a second move set. This right here is a perfect Skarmory. Look at that, 15 HP and barely a little bit of attack just to hit that, 1496. Ooh, perfect. Anyway, so let's move on to Ultra League Pokemons, what I have. So, type up Ultra League. Nope. Nope. 25. There we go. 25. Dash. Nope. Type in CP dash 25. There we go. So these are the Pokemons I have, and they have a little bit different IVs because they have to get up to a higher CP. Mamoswine, this one is a perfect Glacier, can't do anything about that. This one right here hits 2500, and it's pretty good. This one, I powered this one up, and I do have a perfect one too that I powered up as well with the third move, but I don't really want to like power it up again for Master League because it's not very useful. See, Darkrai. I thought this Darkrai would be good, but not for Ultra League. No, it gets destroyed really fast. Let's see what else we got. We got Sceptile. I do need to find a better Sceptile, but this one it just hits up 2497 like perfectly. So I'll probably power up another one later on. This Poliwrath, you kind of have to. Let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, this one here was perfect for Ultra League because it has 15 HP, a little bit defense. It can use a little more attack to raise up the CP, but it is what it is. And yeah, this is what I have for my Ultra League army right here for battling and stuff like that. For some Pokemons like this, Clefable, it is 100% and it's maxed out already. So this one here you do need to be best friends with to like increase the CP more to use it for Ultra League. But it does pretty well already. And this kind of gives you an idea on what to focus on for which Pokemon to keep and delete. And for the Master League, this is all my maxed out Pokemon because this is a combination of raiding Pokemons and PvP Pokemon because you want to have 100% for Master League no matter what. And most of these are like 100%, like this Mewtwo is 93, can't do anything about that, but this one is 100%. Too bad it doesn't have Shadow Ball or Side Strike. Yeah, hopefully with the Legacy TM I can switch it out, but gotta wait until then. I have 200% Rayquaza, and this, if you guys see my Tokyo videos, I got this one my first night in Tokyo, the last time I was there. It was awesome. Most of these Tyrantars are 100%. I got a few 100% Dragonite. These ones are like old ones. This one I got this one like in like 19, there we go, in Japan. No, in Thailand actually, a long time ago in 2016. This one's my Shundo. I got it from Dratini Community Day. It was pretty awesome, but Draco Meteor is like meh for PvP. This one right here, oh, I got this one a little while ago too, 2016. Ooh, yeah. Alright, so I hope this video helps you guys out. At least like to figure out the process on which Pokemon is worth it, especially for PvP if you're dabbling into it. And I kind of give you pretty much an idea of what I have for PvP. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. And just a quick update for you guys. I am working on a merch shop for my channel to pretty much help keep this channel alive. You know, I'll be posting them soon. I'm working on a few artworks for like my shirts and sweaters. Hopefully you guys will like them. So yeah. Just to give you guys a little update. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tong, aka The Last Hot Sauce. I do all things related to Pokemon Go news, tips, tricks, and I vlog about my Pokemon Go life. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys all in the next one, alright? Peace out. Hello.